Watch Dr. Drew's new show at 9 on HLN. Weeknights on HLN.
Okay, well, my most serious concern about this case, and I watched it last night, is the fact that the defense immediately turned around and said that Michael Jackson could have killed himself by giving him a syringe of propofol, and a syringe was found underneath the bed. Okay, if we look at the facts, why is propofol so popular with anesthesiologists? If you give an injection of it, there is no antidote, but it only lasts 4 minutes and it wears off. So if he took a 20 ml syringe himself, the most he can give himself a shot of is 200 milligrams, which would only keep him asleep for 4 minutes and he'd wake up again. So it is almost physically impossible that Michael Jackson could have killed himself. Now, I
completely agree. That part, I'm 100% in agreement with you on that. And this idea of it being a perfect storm that killed him instantly is also a bizarre notion because, when you get respiratory suppression from the... We haven't talked yet about the combination of drugs he was on, but even let's say it was enough to cause respiratory suppression, you're looking at quite a period of time before somebody is dead. I want to play a little tape for you of exactly this issue in court. Watch this.
We believe the evidence will show you, the scientific evidence will show you that when Dr. Murray left the room, Michael Jackson self-administered a dose of propofol that with the lorazepam created a perfect storm in his body that killed him instantly.
But there's no other way to understand what he received and how he responded to it except the fact that he must have been severely tolerant to benzodiazepines to not have been knocked completely unconscious by the combination of medicines he was on, wouldn't you say?
To an extent, Dr. Drew, I totally agree with you, but we also, I suppose, have to look at the coroner's report and the toxicology, and we know he died of acute propofol toxicity. He had levels that were there enough to cause toxicity. So no matter what way they want to put a spin on it, there's no way he could have done it to himself. The only person that could have done it was the doctor who was there, because you would have to manually run a maintenance dose in order to keep him asleep. So if he woke up and gave himself a shot, he'd wake up again in 4 minutes. So it makes no logical sense, the argument they're putting forward. So we have got a doctor who probably has, for one reason or another, give him too much propofol, has done it in the absence of an IV giving set, has done it outside the normal parameters of a hospital or clinic environment, has done it without being able to resuscitate a patient, has done it without having even endotracheal apparatus present. When the pulse oximeter, the IV stand and that were found in other rooms.
Weird.
So, there's a lot of things that certainly will come out, but all I can say is during the period that I knew Michael Jackson, he certainly was not addicted to any drugs.